Good evening. My name is Cheney, and today I will be reading you the instruction booklet from the PC and PlayStation 1 classic, Disney's Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. If you are all sitting comfortably, then we shall begin. Epilepsy warning. You or your child should read this notice before use of this software product. Certain people are susceptible to epilepsy fits or suffer loss of consciousness when in contact with certain types of blinking lights or phenomena frequently present in our daily environment. These persons expose themselves to a risk of an attack when they view certain televised images or play certain software products. These phenomena may appear even if the person has no prior medical history or has ever had an epileptic fit. If you or a member of your family have experienced symptoms... What? There's a typo in this. If you or a member of your family have experienced symptoms like epilepsy or lost consciousness in the presence of light stimulations, please consult your doctor before any use. We advise parents to be attentive whilst their children are playing the software product. If you or your child should display any of the following symptoms: dizziness, sight problems, eye or muscle contractions, loss of consciousness, difficulty in finding your bearings, or involuntary movements or convulsions, you should stop playing this game immediately and consult a doctor. General precautions to be taken when using a software product. Avoid playing if you are tired or suffering from a lack of sleep. Be sure that the room you are in is well lit. During use, take a break of 10 to 15 minutes every hour. Additional precautions to be taken when using a video game. When playing a software product which is connected to a screen, stay at a sufficient distance from the screen and as far away as the connection cable can reach. If possible, use your software product on a small screen. Disney Pixar's Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Buzz Lightyear is the hero of the galaxy and the ultimate Space Ranger. Buzz Lightyear and his fellow Space Rangers at Star Command must fight to save the galaxy from the Eagle Zurg and Zurg's vile minions and legions of deadly troops. Zurg has planted his henchmen throughout the universe. Buzz Lightyear must pursue these villains from planet to planet and apprehend each of them. In a glorious showdown on Planet Z, Buzz Lightyear has to take on Zurg himself. Along the way, Buzz Lightyear is aided by his friends at Star Command. Captain Nebula provides mission briefs. Teammates Booster and Mira add their firepower, while Buzz Lightyear rescues XR and the Little Green Men from mortal peril. Will Buzz Lightyear make it? Will Star Command triumph and foil Zurg's evil schemes? The adventure is about to start for the finest Space Ranger of them all, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. There is a table of contents. I am not going to read them. Minimum system requirements: Microsoft Windows 95, 98, ME, XP. A Pentium TM class processor, 266 MHz or faster. 32 megabits of RAM. 160 megabits of free hard disk space. A 4x speed CD-ROM drive. A 16-bit DirectX compatible sound card. 16-bit color DirectX 7.0A and Glide compatible 2D 3D 4 megabit video card. And DirectX compatible gamepad or joystick. A DirectX compatible gamepad or joystick. Optional. Microsoft Windows XP disclaimer. Although this program will install and run on a system running Windows XP, users with limited user privileges will encounter difficulties. This program's installer is not designed to work around the upgraded safety features that Windows XP provides. Administrative privileges are required to install and uninstall the program. Depending on your system configuration, you may also be required to have administrative privileges to play this program. Please refer to Windows XP documentation for information about administrative privileges. Microsoft Windows 2000 disclaimer. This product is designed for use with Windows 95, 98, Millennium and XP. Although it may install and run on an operating system using Windows 2000, we cannot guarantee its complete compatibility with that operating system. Windows 2000 is intended primarily for use within a business environment. All software titles presently supported by Disney Interactive are intended for home entertainment purposes only. Currently, there is no updated versions or patches that are planned that would ensure Disney Interactive software titles complete functionality with Windows 2000. Microsoft is developing Windows 2000 compatibility updates that address various compatibility issues relating to Windows 2000. Some Windows 2000 users may benefit from the increased compatibility these updates have to offer with pre-existing software. This does not guarantee all products will eventually function with this operating system, nor does Disney Interactive assume responsibility for the Windows 2000 compatibility updates. Please refer to your Microsoft website or documentation provided with your operating system or computer hardware for more information about the Windows 2000 compatibility updates, compatibility issues, and technical support. Installing the program. Exit all other programs and applications when installing Disney Pixar's Buzz Lightyear Off-Star Command action game CD-ROM. Also, exit any active screensavers, utility programs, antivirus programs, or shell programs to ensure that these programs will not interfere with installation. When all other programs have been closed, verify that the CD-ROM is not smudged or scratched, then insert the CD into the CD-ROM drive. If your CD-ROM is autoplay compliant, the installation process will begin automatically when the CD is inserted into the CD-ROM drive. Follow the on-screen prompts to complete the installation. If the introduction screen does not appear, proceed as follows. For Windows 95, 98 and Millennium, from the taskbar, click Start and select Settings. From the Settings submenu, click Control Panel to open up the Control Panel window. In the Control Panel window, double-click on the Add Remove Programs icon. From the Install Uninstall tab, click Install to begin the installation. From the on-screen prompts and instructions to complete the installation. Windows XP. From the taskbar, click on Start, and from the Start menu, select Control Panel. In the Control Panel window, double-click on the Add Remove Programs icon. From the Add Remove Programs Properties dialog box, click on the Add New Program button. Click on the CD or floppy button and then click Next. Click on the Finish button to begin installation. Follow the on-screen prompts and instructions to complete the installation. If you have any difficulty installing the Disney Pixar's Buzz Lightyear Off-Star Command action game CD-ROM, please check the Buzz Lightyear Off-Star Command action game help file on the CD. Starting the program. Exit all other programs and screensavers and then insert the Disney Pixar's Buzz Lightyear Off-Star Command action game CD into the CD-ROM drive. If your CD-ROM drive is autoplay compliant, Disney Pixar's Buzz Lightyear Off-Star Command action game will automatically launch and you will be able to play. If the Disney Pixar Buzz Lightyear Off-Star Command action game CD is already in your CD-ROM drive, or your CD-ROM drive is not autoplay compliant, click Start and select Programs, Windows 95, 98 or Millennium, or All Programs, Windows XP. From the Programs submenu, point to Disney Interactive, select the folder called Buzz Lightyear Off-Star Command, and then click the Buzz Lightyear Off-Star Command action game icon. Uninstalling the program. To remove the program from your hard drive, click Start and select Programs, Windows 95, 98 or Millennium, or All Programs, Windows XP. From the Programs submenu, point to Disney Interactive. Select the folder called Buzz Lightyear Off-Star Command Action Game. From the Buzz Lightyear Off-Star Command Action Game submenu, click the Uninstall Buzz Lightyear Off-Star Command Action Game icon. Follow the on-screen instructions. To complete the installation. Game controls. The default controls are shown here. All references to button selection in this manual refer to the default controller configuration. Directional buttons. To select a menu option, please use the directional buttons up, down, left, right to navigate through the options. Highlight the desired option and press the spacebar to accept. Game reset. To abort a game in progress, press enter, select exit level and then press spacebar to accept. Confirm that you are wanting to exit by selecting yes. On the mission control screen, press the directional arrow left until Star Command options are highlighted. Press spacebar to enter Star Command and use the directional arrows to select exit game and press enter. Mission control. Choose the destination of Buzz Lightyear and his heroic team of Space Rangers. Press left and right to highlight the available missions. Press spacebar to blast off to your destination. Start mission. Having selected a mission, receive a briefing from Zeb Nebula. Press spacebar to accept the mission. Press escape to return to mission control. Press up and down to view bonus missions as they become available. Star Command options. From the safety of Star Command, you have clearance to adjust the features of your adventure. Press up and down to highlight the desired option and press spacebar to accept. Press escape to return to mission control. Configure controller. Choose this option to select a controller configuration for the game. Use the directional buttons up, down to select from various options. Press the spacebar to select a control function and reassign control to your desired key or button, or the escape button to cancel. Configure graphics. Use the directional arrows up, down to select graphical elements and left, right to change options. Load and save. Press spacebar to access the load save menu. Use directional arrows up, down to select your desired option and press spacebar to accept. To load a game you have previously saved, use directional arrows up, down to select it and spacebar to load. To save a game, use directional arrows up, down to choose the slot you want to save the game into and press spacebar to accept the choice. Press escape at any time to return to Star Command. Difficulty. Here you can choose to increase the difficulty of the game. Press left for Cadet, normal, and press right for Ranger level, hard. Playing the game. For each mission, Buzz Lightyear arrives on the surface of a planet. He must pursue a villain through challenging and dangerous terrain, fending off and destroying the legions of Zurg's troops in his path. Buzz Lightyear has to use all of his Space Ranger abilities and equipment to ensure he captures the villain before the enemy escapes. If he's fast enough, Buzz Lightyear will battle his rival in an epic showdown, using the correct weapon to destroy any shields that the enemy may have. Each weapon is colour-coded to the shields used by the boss. Use the coloured weapons to destroy the shields easily. To aid Buzz Lightyear in his mission, numerous weapons, vehicles and power-ups can be instantly purchased throughout the levels in exchange for credits. Credits can be found throughout the planet and are also rewarded for destroying Zurg's troops. Explosives. If things weren't bad enough, some enemies will trigger timed explosives as they flee. These explosives must be destroyed before they explode. Booster. At certain points in the game, you can call in Booster, who will perform his infamous cannonball maneuver to destroy all nearby enemies. Mirror. If you chase the villain to the end of the mission, Mirror will help by firing a special weapon in to weaken the enemy for the final battle. Little green men. These are lost and scattered around some planets. Make sure you don't hit any of them and try to rescue as many as you can by tagging them. Medals and bonus levels. To progress to other missions, you must earn medals for your heroic deeds. Once you have defeated the enemy for that mission, 2 bonus levels become available. When you have enough medals, you will have been proven worthy to tackle more dangerous and challenging missions. 2 silver medallions are worth a full gold medal. Capture the enemy for the gold medal of Galactic Valor. You need this to open up the 2 bonus levels for the mission. Save all the little green men for the silver medallion of Star Command, and collect enough credits for the silver medallion of Ranger Efficiency. Bonus level, time trial. A test of your ranger abilities. Get through the level in the fastest time possible. For outstanding performances within the time limit, receive the gold medal for heroic prowess. An unparalleled time earned you the Lightyear Lightning silver medallion. Bonus level, XR's parts. XR has unfortunately been blown to little bits again. Find all of the parts before the time runs out. Receive the gold medal of robotic compassion for retrieving all of XR's parts before it's too late. Collect those parts fast enough and the silver medallion of comradeship is yours. Buzz Lightyear's moves. Run. Use the directional buttons to navigate Buzz Lightyear through the levels. He never gets tired, he's a space ranger. Jump. Press the space button to make Buzz Lightyear jump. Grab and flip. If Buzz Lightyear runs or jumps into a ledge, he will grab it and flip himself to safety. Side strafe. Pressing Tab or Q will allow Buzz Lightyear to strafe sideways, ideal for precision shooting whilst facing the enemy. When pressed, these buttons will allow Buzz Lightyear to walk backwards and rotate with the left and right buttons on the directional pad. Jetpack. When equipped, pressing spacebar will fire Buzz Lightyear's jetpack. The jetpack extends his wings, allowing him to travel quickly over terrain as long as his fuel lasts. Hoverboard. When equipped, Buzz Lightyear can use his high-tech hoverboard to speed skillfully through a level. Take care that your fuel doesn't run out too soon. Jet bike. When equipped, this very fast vehicle will catch Zurg's minions in no time. Pressing spacebar moves you even faster, but the fuel goes quicker too. Boost pad. If you have enough spare credits, you can run over these powerful boost pads that catapult you through the air. Teleport. Very expensive, but these move you instantly from one point of the level to another. Space Ranger weapons. Basic laser. Always available, this is your Space Ranger standard issue laser. Additional weaponry can be purchased for credits at various locations throughout the levels. If you pick up the weapon more than once, your weapon's power is increased and you get more ammo. Plasma gun. Fires a bolt of plasma with deadly results. Excellent at close range. Upgrade 4 times, giving you multiple bullets. Homing plasma gun. Fire bolts of plasma that home in on their targets. Very good for airborne foes. Upgrade 4 times, giving you multiple bullets. Rockets. Projectiles packed with explosives that arc through the air. This weapon is very effective for medium range. Upgrade twice, giving you more powerful rockets each time, with more damage and a wider blast. Arc laser. Fires a stream of lightning that attracts to the nearest enemy. Excellent for flying enemies and when under pressure. Upgrades twice, 2 then 3 beams at once. Proximity grenades with timers. These explosives can be launched at enemies and will detonate on impact or when the timer runs out. Upgrades twice to shoot further with more explosive power. Ice gun. A freezing spray of anti-energy that disables enemies at close range. Upgrades twice to lengthen the spray. Power shield. Protects you from harm for a limited period and can be fired with the X button to cause harm on contact. A very close range weapon, upgrades twice to be more intense and do more damage. Gatling gun. Fires a very rapid stream of powerful energy. Upgrades twice, getting more powerful with more range. Other equipment. Includes health, absorb these to recharge your health. Ammo, gather these for extra shots on all weapons. Fuel, pick up these to keep Buzz Lightyear airborne. Shields. There are many kinds of shields, some that protect you against enemy shots, some that allow you to cross difficult terrain. Try them and see. Missions in the game. Mission 1, Joe Ad. The peaceful agricultural centre of the Galactic Alliance is in trouble. One of Torg's thugs has been spotted rampaging around. Mission 2, Flamar. Near a huge flaming sun, most of this world is molten liquid, with outcrops of solid rock and volcanoes that spew lava. Buzz Lightyear must defeat the evil Gravitina, whose control of gravity is wreaking havoc on the planet's surface. Mission 3, Canis Lunis. This remote planet is desolate and eerie. An ideal location for NOS 4A2, the energy vampire, to strike. Take care when confronting him. Mission 4, Han. A perpetual swamp in a world alive with jungle plants. There is an evil presence that must be dealt with swiftly, going by the name of Skreel. Mission 6, Trade World. The bustling urban centre of the galaxy. Everything is for sale here, with thugs abound. The con merchant Fixer is up to his old tricks and must be stopped for good. Mission 6, Return to Joad. It seems that Torque himself has finally surfaced. Only the best Space Ranger can bring him to justice. Mission 7, Return to Han. It seems that Skreel's partner Marl is causing more trouble on this swamp planet. He must be stopped. Mission 8, Ice World. Strange plasma effects surround this icy world. Buzz Lightyear and his rangers must investigate. Mission 9, Barthios. There is something rotten in the underwater world of Barthios. Blackfin is in league with Zurg. Underwater equipment is vital for the pursuit of this villain. Mission 10, Return to Flamar. At last, Buzz Lightyear's ex-partner, Warp Dark Matter, has been sighted on the treacherous lava world. Once again, this perilous region must be braved against a formidable foe. Mission 11, Return to Trade World. A rooftop pursuit across the corrupt city XL must be stopped before it's too late. Mission 12, Return to Canis Lunis. Once more you must return to this sinister world. The ominous green moon is out, and there is something very dangerous lurking in the research station. Mission 13, Planet Z. Finally, Zurg himself has revealed a weakness. Star Command has cornered him on Planet Z, the filth-belching capital of Zurg's evil empire. The risks are huge. Can Buzz Lightyear and Star Command triumph? Mission 14, Zurg's Throne Room. Take on the might of Zurg himself in the ultimate battle for supremacy. Troubleshooting. Please check the Disney Pixar's Buzz Lightyear Star Command action game Parents file for the latest troubleshooting information. Technical support. The Disney Technical Support Centre can be reached via phone on the number below. When contacting technical support, please provide as much information as you can about your computer system and the problem you are experiencing. Please include your telephone number so we can reach you if we need more information. There is a phone line where calls are charged at 10p per minute. Lines are open from 8 AM to 11 PM daily. Please note that this service is for technical difficulties only. We regret that we cannot offer helps, hints or tips. Credits. For Activision, Senior Producer Tom Heath, Associate Producer Eric Koch. Additional production Larry Golka, Peter Moravez, Dan Rose. VP for European Studios Julian Lynn Evans. Executive VP Worldwide Studios Michael Pohl. Marketing Director Melissa Chapman. Marketing Michelle Corrigan, Matt Geyer, Pam Kerner. VP Brand Tricia Bertero. QA Project Lead John Sherwood. Floor Lead Bruce Campbell. Testers Brad Arnold, Daniel Lee, John Palevsky, Christian Kano, Rami Burpee, Patrick Ratcliffe. Senior Lead Bender Guzman. QA Console Manager Joe Favazza. Special thanks to Rob Letts, Larry Goldberg, Alison Mitchell, Jenny Heath, Roger Walkden, Sarah Ewing, Jermaine Clark, Eric Zala, Jason Wong, Jim Summers, Tanya Langston, Willie Bolton, and Cheryl Seddon. For Disney Interactive, producer Peter Weiss. Additional design Joel Goodsell. Director for Product Development Consoles Dan Winters. European Marketing Team Carol Degulay and Miriam Cullen. European Localization Manager Catherine DePeron. A special thanks to Tad Stones, Mark McCorkle, Bob Shuley, Barbara Jacoby, Michelle Giertvai, Michael Roller, Rick Dempsey, Randy Coppinger, Beth Glanday, Diane Passarelli, Ned Lott, and Pixar Animation Studios. Traveller's Tales. Original game design and programming John Burton. Game programming Stephen Harding. 3D engine programming Dave Dootson. Additional programming Gary Vine. Lead artist Dave Burton. Graphic artists Barry Thompson, Beverly Rush, Neil Allen. Character artwork Lee Burns. Character animation Chris Dicker. Internal productions Arthur Parsons. Level designs Charles McNair. Special thanks to Helen Burton, Koshui Harding, Wendy Vine, Dawn Ledworthy. Voice talent: Buzz Lightyear Patrick Warburton. Miranova Nicole Sullivan. Booster Stephen First. XR Larry Miller. Commander Nebula Adam Carolla. Zurg Bob Amaral. XL Bobcat Goldthwait. Fixer Edward Asner. LGM Patrick Warburton. Warp Dark Matter S. Scott Bullock. Torque Armada Brad Garrett. NOS 4A2 Jeff Bennett. Gravitina Dina Freeman. Various Corey Burton. Plasma Monster Frank Welker. Music and sound effects by PC Music Limited. And for the newest Rangers, Megan, Sammy, Jim and Sarah. Thank you for listening to the reading of Disney Pixar's Buzz Lightyear of Star Command action game. I hope that you thoroughly enjoyed listening along. And as always, if you liked this video, feel free to give it a like. I will see you again very soon for another gaming manual reading. Thank you and take care.